All right. We are live. Welcome back, everyone. J Bone here for Smash This Podcast. How about we started with a little bit of Corona karaoke? Are we ready? We ready? People gathered in their masses to buy paper for their asses. Wah, wah, wah. Well, you know the rest. I had to. That was a meme I saw on Facebook, and I just thought that was too damn funny. What is up, everyone? It's Corona Mania. We're going to talk about all the closings that are going on, wrestling, school, world, whatever. We're going to talk a little bit about me, yours truly. It just life in general. And I'll make this a Q&A too if you got any questions about anything. I even have the world map. I bookmark because this is who's talking to me. I bookmark the where is it? Is this it? The Corona virus. It's the Hopkins University numbers per area. It's supposed to be the most what do you call it? Most accurate for, figuring out what areas have what numbers of people that are confirmed with the virus. God, these numbers are freaking scary. I'll tell you what, I'd rather live around here than overseas because, damn, it's not looking good over there. So if anybody watching live has any questions about, hey, what's the number in my state? I live in, shout it out. If you want to know, I'll look it up for you. I am not like that. But I'm not doing all 50 states. Screw you guys. Oh, we got a Styles in here. Brandon Ace. Yo. Eric, what is up? Michael Cheney, do you know if Impact has canceled all their upcoming shows? I don't know about all of them, but that's on my list to talk about. That is on my list. I'm going to start out talking about a little bit of me, and I'll make the rest of the show about company cancellations, world stuff. Okay. So we all know what's happening. We all know people are getting sick. People are spreading this thing quicker than we think. I'm not panicking. I'm not going to lie. We did some shopping over the weekend. We got several weeks worth of food. And of course, we're going to have to go out at some point and get stuff like bread, eggs, milk, simple basics, stuff you run out on a weekly basis. But we got a lot of meats, we got a lot of veggies, we got a lot of sides and stuff like that. I got 1 6-pack of paper towel. And we got one thing of TP like a week ago. I don't know why people are getting like 6 cases of TP. You do not need 6 cases of TP, people. Let's be realistic about this. And let's be nice about this. If you're going someplace and you're like, ooh, I need a couple things. Take a second before you walk in the store, clear your head, be nice. Don't go in all freak the hell out. Just go in, deep breath. All right, where do I need to go? What do I need to do? Be conscious of people around you. Don't be rude. Be courteous. I'm not saying you got to give everybody a hug. I'm just saying be courteous. One funny thing that happened at the store yesterday. What was I getting? Oh, I was on the cheese wall. Some dude was stocking cheese next to me. He sneezed. I did one of these. And then I kind of chuckled and I'm like, hey, man, just, I hope you're all right. Grab cheese from another section. It doesn't really matter. He's on the whole wall. And then walked to my wife and told her, hey, it's been nice knowing you. This guy next to me sneezed. I think I'm done. But for real. Because if you've been following me for a while, you know that hey, what's up, Zach? Fist bump. There you go. Quit handshaking. Fist bump everyone. Or do some toe tapping, whatever. If you've been following me for a while, you know I've got a few health conditions. I've got a chronic asthma. I got COPD. And they do say that this virus hits those people the hardest, and the elderly and whatever. But those with pulmonary conditions get hit the worst. So I'm unfortunately Howie Mandel fist bump. There you go, Zach. I'm putting myself on lockdown. I am not leaving the house for the next 2 to 3 weeks, depending on what happens with this. It sucks. I mean, I've got one doctor's appointment this week, and that's like all I'm going out for. And that's just to get a checkup on my gastritis and stuff, because the pains I've been in lately have just been ridiculous. So yeah, other than that, I am on lockdown. And I'm quarantining myself. I can't afford to. I can't. I mean, not that I do much of anything, anyways, but I can't afford to get sick because that just reduces my chances. So, yeah. So I mean, I'm gonna try to get on here a little more often. I'll have whatever. Yeah, lockdown. I'm gonna be in a cage with weapons. Yes, exactly. Yes, yeah. My wife will be beating me live on a daily basis with a frying pan. It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be brutal. It's gonna be bloody. You're gonna love it. I'm kidding. Don't give her any ideas. No, so that's as far as me. That's all I'm really going to say is, just I'm going to stay positive. I'm going to try to not lose my mind. I'm going to get a little stir crazy, go outside for a breath of fresh air once in a while and quick run back in the house. No. But yeah, like it sucks. I mean, the one event I was going to go to in a couple weeks, AEW, canceled. I should say it's postponed. I'm going to keep my tickets. They postponed it till October. So God willing, the planet doesn't end in the next few months. But yeah, I mean, if you're a parent, you got kids, this is a little crazier for you, depending on the age of your kids and stuff. My daughter found out last Thursday that she's a music major at Parkside down in Racine, Kenosha area, southeastern Wisconsin. She found out that there's no more students allowed on campus. They kicked everyone off of campus. They started spring break a week early, and whatever's coming the rest of the semester indefinitely is online. And 75%, if not more, of the stuff that she's doing is vocal, not written. So anything involving like groups of choirs or musicians, that's all canceled. Or and I told her, I said, I know that's upsetting. I said, but look, and I told my son this too, because he's in 8th grade, and he plays trombone, and he's in MISO and everything. I said, look, don't let what they decide to do affect you emotionally. This is not on you. It can't affect your grade. It's not like, oh, we're canceling this, everyone gets an F. They're not going to do that to you. Okay? Because it's not your fault. This is a pandemic. They got to treat things like this differently. And I said, they're going to take each event that you guys were supposed to do and either change it to another date or just throw up a whatever, this ain't happening. So, I mean, you can't fail a kid if the event didn't happen. So I told my kids, I said, look, don't worry. Just do your classwork and let them decide what you're supposed to do with these events and do them to the best of your ability. Like my son, when he was here over the weekend, I took him back earlier today. He did some practicing in his room with his trombone and recorded himself doing his scales. And he has to upload that to like the school server or whatever. And that's what he has to do for his teachers. And I told him, I said, if that's what you got to do the rest of the year for that kind of stuff, that's what you do. You do the best you can. I told the same thing to my daughter, that's all you can do. Getting a few more viewers in here. What's up, everyone? Dead Punk Gage, what's up? Says if there's any upside to your self incarceration, it's that you get to catch up on all the other promotions storylines you've missed lately. Yeah, I mean, that's one thing that we still have. As wrestling fans, let's look at the upside. Yes, there are some cancellations. And I'm going to get into that in a minute. But like baseball, done. NBA, done. Is hockey going on right now? I don't know. I think they just had their thing not too long ago. But anyway, all that stuff done indefinitely. XFL had to cancel their season early. And they told, that was one thing I was going to give an update on. They told their players, look, our season's done. If you get any interest from the NFL, take it. We're opening that window to you guys because of the situation. And they said they'll be back next year, and that's all we can hope for is that we get ahead of this and that, we get sports back sooner than later. But for now, nothing has been the same since the NBA got suspended. I'm a big basketball fan, a bigger basketball fan than wrestling, Critical Sting says. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, and I don't watch a lot of other sports. I watch basketball, once in a while. A little bit of baseball, a little bit of everything. I'm waiting here. 2 shows I'm planning to attend are canceled. If it's anything Mania weekend, yeah, it's pretty much, it's not official, but it's pretty much done. Glad you're not going for any of my degrees this year. By the way, screw Matt Calvin. If you don't know who he is, look him up. Okay. The NHL has suspended their season. Okay. Yeah, there you go. March Sadness. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's true. I don't mean to laugh at that, but that's, it's true. All right. So let's go into some headlines. But yeah, for anybody who came in a little later, if anybody wants to know like the confirmed Hopkins numbers for their area, give a shout out. I'll look it up. I got the map open up on another tab. But let's get into this. So the TNA Homecoming show is canceled. Let's talk about Impact first. The only one I know for a fact, where's my tab. All right, so a majority of these are for open up on WrestleZone.com. Impact lockdown venue postpones events. Um, and the update is actually from Border City Wrestling. They're the one who, that's the Canadian-based wrestling up there. They're hosting the Impact lockdown show. So here's what the update is to our valued Border City fans. It's actually from it's from the college in a sense. If you have heard, St. Clair College has canceled all on-campus events, including lockdown, until early April due to coronavirus prevention efforts. We are currently exploring all available options for the event to take place while also taking into consideration public safety and guidelines from the health professionals. Please keep checking this page for further updates. For those who have already purchased a ticket and would like a refund, please contact the original point of sale, which is probably Eventbrite. Handles most of those Impact Wrestling ticket sales as of late. Excuse me. And then there's just a couple more lines and some other stuff. But yeah, it sucks. It was supposed to be, basically this week was supposed to be the beginning of the lockdown. They were going to start setting up lockdown this week. Those matches. And they're not doing that now. A positive as far as future events, I don't know anything else about any other future events. The TNA show, I'm assuming most of the WrestleCon events are going to be officially dissolved because of whatever happens with Mania. I mean, look at it this way. There are no international flights allowed into the country as of this past weekend, whatever. Which means nobody can go, nobody's coming in internationally for any of the WrestleCon shows either. The guy who's running WrestleCon, the owner of High Spots, is freaking out. He's like, if this doesn't happen, I'm basically going to be selling my house. Because he has that much money dropped into this event. And I really feel for guys like that. I mean, I feel bad for everyone in general because this is going to affect so many families around the country for, because of the school being canceled, they got to figure out what's going on with their kids. Like my kids are old enough now, I don't have to worry about them. I mean, yes, my son lives with his mother and I see him every other week, but I don't have to worry about him. He's 14 years old. I don't have to worry about, okay, he's going to fall out of bed and, break his neck. No, I don't have to worry about that. He's self-sufficient. He can, feed himself, take care of himself, whatever, But families with little kids that go to daycare, first few years of grade school, that kind of stuff. I feel for them. That's not an easy situation. You're scrambling, you're trying to figure stuff out. Find a babysitter, make sure they're taken care of, fed, whatever, so that people don't lose their hours at work. It's crazy. Yeah, that is one huge positive thing. We were talking about that the other day over at TNI guys. We were talking about that. Critical Sting says at least Impact has a little over a month of tapings in the can. Yeah, all of their Atlanta tapings. And they might be reconfiguring some of that to put a little more filler in just to stretch them out a little more, depending on what happens over the next 24 to 48 plus hours with cancellations and stuff. So, but yeah, as far as events being canceled and or postponed, lockdown is the only one I have news on currently. Let me jump back in the chat here real quick. So yeah, Homecoming, I don't know. It more than likely is. Um, because they're gonna be the only thing I know about. I mean, because the WWE Mania show affects everything. And basically, the governor is giving them within the next week to figure out what the hell they're doing. And if they don't do it, which I can't believe they haven't done anything already. I mean, it's really everyone else is taking care of their shit with the exception of WWE, which is the biggest company in the world. And I granted they got a few more or a lot more things to take care of in a sense because they are a bigger company. But I mean, come on, you know, states are already taking care of all their canceling this, that, the other thing. Bars are getting shut down. Chicago's completely getting shut down basically as of what, Monday? Bars and restaurants done. I feel for them. And my daughter is a waitress in southeastern Wisconsin at a little restaurant. Within the 48 hours, she may not be. It's scary, folks. Millard Harris, what is up? So strange how much of our lives are wrapped around sports, and it's been less than a week. Can't even imagine how a month or longer will affect our lives. Hope everyone is doing okay. Yeah, like I said, it's like there's other stuff to entertain ourselves out there. You just like, okay, we're so, we're creatures of habit and we do certain things on different days. Like, oh, we watch this on this day, watch this on this day. Well, we don't have that. And we got to figure some other shit out, right? So start looking into that. I mean, I'll be honest. I give WWE, I may not watch WWE all the time, but I give them a lot of credit. I watched a little bit of the SmackDown from Friday. Damn. What a Twilight Zone kind of episode that was. I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched the first several minutes. The speech from Triple H, it's moving. He's like, hey, I hope you guys tune in for this, because everyone is still working just as hard. And it's got to be even more weirder when you're working, you're taught to react to the crowd's reactions and get a reaction out of the crowd. And when there's no crowd there, I can't even fathom what it's like to be a performer, to play to an empty house and then still do what you're supposed to do without the background noise, without the people, without looking at people's reactions. And there are no people's faces reactions. They could have just shut everything down and be like, sorry, nothing. No, but they're doing their best to fill in TV time. Monday Night Raw, 3 hours, going to be a little harder. It's going to be from the PC again. There's going to be several shows from the PC, people. Get used to it. They can't even do it for Full Sail because Full Sail is shut down. Talk about a real predicament. And I give AEW credit. It sucks that shows are getting moved down to wherever. And, they got the show this week from Daly's Place. It's the last show before Blood and Guts. They're still trying to figure out a location for Blood and Guts. Probably going to do it in front of, 0 people, just like this week. But Daly's Place is a good place. I mean, it is what it is. There's going to be nobody there. What's going to be interesting is how many of these places are going to be like, yeah, come on and do this until they're told they can't do it. I don't know. Elijah Washington, what's up? He says, hey, J-Bone, I didn't tell you this, but Impact gave me that TNA feel again. And who is the ICU? And is Taya becoming Lauren Van Ness 2.0 or a female broken Matt with Rosemary? Yeah, there's some weird stuff going on in Impact. I mean, there's a serious reset going on in Impact Wrestling. We just got to be patient. Apparently, ICU is getting revealed this week. I saw the preview of it. Looks like it's going to be a good show. Can't wait for Tuesday. They taped the TNA Access TV special at the taping. I was at Atlanta, so we will get to see if we can't get the throwback show, right? If Impact can't tape shows after the Atlanta tapings air, I predict we see an IPWF rerun that I wouldn't mind as a last resort. Or maybe they can go to some place like, well, you really can't go out. I was going to say, you can go to some place like where they do Border City wrestling and all wrestle in front of a kind of like the OVW play, a small arena, but an empty house, just like SmackDown just did. That's what a few of these places are going to start doing. They just got to find a place to do it. I mean, at least, out of all the places that are doing empty house shows, Impact Wrestling for the next month, give or take a little, is all taped. We got to be thankful for that. So for those of you who are tuning in for this and you're like, I don't watch Impact Wrestling, I'm going to stick with WWE stuff, but the thought of the empty house stuff is getting a bad taste in your mouth, you might want to check out Impact Wrestling. I'm just saying. At least they got an audience for the next several weeks. What are you going to do, Time to binge watch your new favorite shows. Man, I've been binge watching Breaking Bad. Heisenberg, my new idol. Someone told me in one of my earlier videos several years ago when I first started doing this that I looked like Heisenberg. Had no clue who Heisenberg was. And I Googled Heisenberg and I was like, oh, damn. All right. Yeah, Breaking Bad, incredible series. I just started season 3 of 5. And then I'm going to watch that Netflix movie that came out like a year ago, within the last year, whatever. Global Wars, what's up? Global Wars? HD. Be interesting because the virus will inadvertently force promotions to get creative with their products, like Impact doing stuff in the Undead Realm or at the Hardy compound. Yeah, it's true. Places are really going to have to step up their game and like, all right, what can we do differently? And, they're going to have to rely on promos, promos done in the back, or produced promos, to really bring the entertainment value up between segments, between matches. Yeah. Styles, what's up, buddy? What's going on, y'all? Oh, what else is going on here? Elijah Washington just said, I really like Killer Cross, J-Bone. Let's see what NXT will do for him. That Psycho Sid mannerisms. Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, he is getting jacked. Jeez. Do you see any recent pictures of him? Of him, post-workout, whatever? Dude, he's like twice as big as he was a year ago. It's crazy. He is huge. He's pushing that super heavyweight mark right now. like 250 plus. It's like, damn, the guy's a monster. I don't know where he's going to show up, but when he shows up, man, poof, he's going to put the entire company on notice. Styles just watched The Walking Dead before I came in here. Dude, I got so much to catch. I got the first half of season 10 to catch up on. No spoilers. I read a headline that said someone died, and I'm like, I don't want to know. Orange is the new black? Okay. Started watching Westworld yesterday. Oh man, if you have not watched the classic Westworld movie, it is great. Yul Brynner, some classic sci-fi from the 70s. Great soundtrack too. Creepy as hell. All right, back to some news. All right, some more closings. All right, so this is kind of what I was talking about before. Here's a headline. It says, Florida commissioner addresses status of WrestleMania 36 if WWE doesn't act first. Hillsborough commissioner said at a press conference, I'm hoping Vince McMahon, WrestleMania, WWE will make the call themselves a week from now. If they're not done that and we're still in a situation we're in, we'll probably have to pull the plug on that. Yeah, I mean, they should have done something already because I understand there's a lot of different wheels in place and you've got a big stuff to take care of, but damn. All right, here's a WWE coronavirus update. This is as of just a couple hours ago. PW Insider has been told by numerous WWE sources that the company sent out an email to all employees today advising them that if they have the capability to do so, they should be working remotely from home as if they can for the foreseeable future in order to help combat this coronavirus outbreak. As we reported several days ago, WWE had different divisions working remotely over the last week to test out how things will be implemented. Okay, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, there you go. They're office workers. Boom. Sent home. CDC recommends no gatherings of 50 or more, and that's pretty much countrywide now. I mean, different areas are talking about that, but that's pretty much countrywide now. I saw something like that this afternoon from Dane County, which is the center of our state in Wisconsin. But yeah, and that includes, restaurants, bars. It's crazy. Millard Harris says J-Bone, is Canada having as many coronavirus symptoms as America or other countries? If not, then maybe impact can go to Canada. But that's the thing. Like I said, there's people that they got bookings down south. Okay, mainly I'm thinking like south of the border. Vampiro did a live video. He was on his way out of town. The airport told him, this is significant. The airport told him, they're like, we're not supposed to tell you this, but I'm telling you this. If you leave the country and you're supposed to come back in a couple weeks, you may not be allowed in the country. So no, unfortunately, that is not an option. Here, you want to know about Canada? Let's quick look at a map. Here's these, states in the U.S. are significantly different size than these, I guess, I don't know what you call them, territories up in Canada. If you go to Newfoundland, 1. Okay, that's the far East Coast. Quebec, confirmed 24. Ontario, just north of me, 100. 104, excuse me. 4 recovered. Going west from there, Manitoba, 4. Saskatchewan, 2. Alberta, 39. British Columbia, west side of Canada, 73. My state, Wisconsin, 32. Almost every single state in the Union, I'd say every single state in the Union has something. Except for West Virginia, it looks like. West Virginia might be the only one. District of Columbia. Washington, D.C. has 16. What's this? Maryland, 32. Okay. But yeah, every single state has some number. Some are bigger, some are smaller. Like Northwest, we go like North Dakota has got 1. Montana, 7. Wyoming, 3. Idaho, 5. You know, territories, provinces. There you go. Yeah, I'm. It's been a while since geography class, so please excuse me. I'm not the smartest bone on the planet. Wrong Westworld. No, I know the series, the current series that's going on, but it's based on the classic sci-fi movie. That's why I was saying go check out the sci-fi movie if you haven't seen it, because it's damn good. It's, trust me, the series is like on my to-do list, but I don't have HBO anymore, so whatever. It's all good. Canada's healthcare is a lot better than the US. Yeah, I've heard that. People going up to Canada for certain things, depending on what it is. J-Bone, I know that everything going to be in a performance center. Oh, well, but for Thursday, I will watch a movie or watch WWF reruns like Brett versus Owen, Mania 10, or ECW Living Dangerously 97. Or you can watch TNI over on the YouTube channel where we review this week's Impact Wrestling. Just saying. And Mondays are the Throwback Show on the OG channel. All right, more news. So we talked about Mania. We can check that off. Here we go. MLW. This is all of within the last 24 hours. Major League Wrestling shuts down live events for 45 days. So that's till the end of April, basically. Which includes their next show, April 18th, that was supposed to be in Chicago. Yeah, it sucks. And I don't know how much they have taped. I know they taped like stuff like Impact Wrestling. But if you watch MLW, J-Bone is ICU. What? Shh. I debut this week. No, it's not true. TNI. Okay. And Ohio Valley Wrestling. I know they taped some stuff too. They were supposed to start TV in a month. That ain't happening now. Ohio Valley Wrestling cancels TV events due to coronavirus. It says, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but adhering to local and state national health warnings, efforts fight the spread of COVID-19, Louisville-based Ohio Valley Wrestling will temporarily suspend its weekly live television events until April 7th, 2020. And you're going to be doing a lot more than that. I hope not, but that's kind of, that's 3 weeks, but we'll see what happens. OVW welcomes hundreds of fans every Tuesday night to the famed Davis Arena, located blah, 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 blah. With nearly 1,100 episodes and more than 25 years. Yeah, this is the first time they're doing it. It's sad. We have never missed a week of television, and we won't start now. Our library is a treasure trove of wrestling, and we are already hard at work putting together special editions of OVW TV that will lead up to our Fan Appreciation Night. And that's supposed to be the national broadcast will debut April 3rd. However, due to the suspension of live events, it will be moved to Tuesday, April 7th. So if they get things under control and they can nip this in the bud within the next few weeks, they said admission is still free for Fan Appreciation Evening. So if you're an Ohio Valley Wrestling fan, there you go for that. And that's actually one thing, because they are sending a few people over to Impact Wrestling, or Impact Wrestling is working with them with the whole gut check thing and getting some new blood on their show. I can't wait to see. I'm assuming Tony Khan is going to be one of them. He's actually the new Ohio Valley Wrestling champ. Spoiler alert. But I have not learned how. I want to see the match that he had with Maximus Khan? That dude looks like a monster. Something to look forward to this week. That's right, Critical Sting. It says ICU is revealed and Chris Bay debuts. Can't wait, man. If you have not seen Chris Bay, just wait. You guys are going to love Chris Bay. If you like Ace Austin, you're going to love Chris Bay. You can now catch up on Wow Women of Wrestling at MLW. No, I'm not going to catch up that much on MLW. I'd have to catch up on several months. No, I'm not doing it. Wow, maybe. MLW, no. When MLW comes back to Milwaukee, I'll start caring. We go back to Chicago like 5 times in the last half year. Don't even look at Milwaukee area. Pisses me off. I take that personal, man. Sons of bitches. Isn't the gut check winner revealed this week? I don't think so. I know that I got to watch the whole episode, but I think Johnny Bravo said gut check was going to be down to 2 people. And then they cut it off there. So I don't know if they reveal it on the full episode on the Impact Plus app. I have to watch it. But I think the reveal for the 2 finalists are going to be coming up this week, I think. So I don't know if that means that both of those get a contract or if they have to duke it out for a contract. That I don't know. But yeah, I got to watch the latest one. I don't think I saw the whole thing. Here, the AEW show is coming to Milwaukee in October. Yes, the April 1st show in Milwaukee, and the UWM Panthers Arena is rescheduled for October. That should be far enough out. If we can't get this thing in line by October, damn. That means someone like me probably is not even going to be around by then. If we can't, oh my God, I'm stuck in my office for 6 months. Fuck. Don't even want to think about it. Start twitching. Yes, Maximus got hit by a vehicle last 2 weeks ago. Hurt his ribs. Heard that on an episode. Something he showed up and he's all wrapped up, and the GM came out and he's like, "You got hit by a car." So yeah, that I knew, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of hot young talent on that show with some crazy characters. You guys want to watch some new stuff? Go check out OVW. If you need to take a break from something, take a break from this or that, and want to find something new, go watch the OVW. So yeah, whatever they do over the next several weeks, they're going to be putting together some interesting stuff with the history of the show, highlight reels, highlight historical matches dating back to I don't know when. Might even get some classic John Cena. Who knows, man? Oh, and this is another thing. Seeing as we're probably not getting WrestleMania, let's check out the Mania cards. We'll be cracking this one open probably in the next couple days. And I'll be so it's 10 packs plus 1 relic. I do these like once in a great while. I don't do them a lot, but I do like 1 or 2 a year. So yeah. I'm excited to crack this open. OC? Who's it? Ooh. Bailey and Sasha. Boo. Who's this? Ooh. Roman Reigns and Charlotte. Is that Charlotte? Charlotte with something over her face. It's funny. But yeah, we'll be cracking this up. Open, I should say. Cracking up. So OVW apparently has some psychopath, maniacal monster coming soon. Yes! He might have just followed me on Twitter too. You do a little research, you can find out who it is. But yeah, little stuff like that. I'm excited to find out, Jay Bradley apparently got fired. That might be, it's purely speculation here, folks, that might be one of the people that he shows up on Impact Wrestling. Could be. Just speculation. Yeah, a lot of these, Zach, that's right. All right, so that's it for closings and no more shows from this company and that company. I know it sucks. WWE is doing their best to get by with what they can do as far as booking stuff in a place with no seats. At least they're still trying. Other places are just shutting down, till God knows when. But MLW still has episodes coming up on YouTube. Ohio Valley Wrestling is still going to put out some content of some kind on their YouTube channel. Impact Wrestling's got episodes for the next at least month because we haven't hit the Atlanta episodes yet, I don't think. We got one more Sam's Town, I think, or something like that. As far as the big shows coming up, yeah, I mean, I haven't heard anything besides Lockdown, but they're probably going to have to get a refund. But we got to wait, no official word yet. And if you guys want some some other companies are putting a lot of free content on YouTube. Ring of Honor's putting a ton of new matches up on there, like classic, like three from Daniel Bryan, three from Kevin Owens, three from this guy, three from that guy. CM Punk, if you're a CM Punk fan. AAW just put up one of their shows from like a year or two ago, like the full show, put it up on YouTube. So, I mean, yeah, there's entertainment out there. You just got to find it. And we're going to get through this, people. You just got to be safe. You got to be smart. Don't panic. If you need stuff from the store, get what you need. Don't get 10 of this and 10 of that, you know? Unless you're buying like cans of soup like me. You don't get a bunch of soup. But you don't need 20 packs of TP, you know? Be courteous to others. Be nice. Do a lot of these, less these. Stop touching your face. So yeah, just be a little nicer to everyone, because there's a lot of stressed out people there for a lot of different reasons. Ramen noodles. Yeah, you know what? When we went shopping yesterday, no ramen noodles. Completely gone. The entire 10-foot section of ramen. Absolutely empty. Oh, except for one box of soy sauce ramen. I'll pass on that one. AJ Styles 3, 4, and Samoa Joe. Yeah, there you go. Matt Colvin? Okay. It's all part of the Ring of Honor 18th anniversary. Okay, yeah. Yep. Get some salad and water. You can't touch your face anymore. I know. Stop touching your face. Exalted One with no crowd, J-Bone. Damn it. He'll show up via satellite. No, I don't know. But yeah, AEW is supposed to be at Daly's place. We got to wait and see what's going to happen the following week with Blood and Guts, if they can put something in a place with that big a play area. 2 rings, 1 big cage. I don't think that's going to fit in Daly's place. But yeah, we got to wait and see. So, all right, let's get out of here. We're creeping up on an hour. That's about it, all I wanted to do on here. Enjoy the rest of your weekends, folks. It's going to get worse before it gets better. But like I said, just be nice to one another. Be nice to one another. And as we exit here, don't forget to smash that like button, smash that sub button, and ring that bell for notifications so let you know when more of my content hits your screen. Take care, folks. Be nice to one another. Peace.